Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cashback. Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of season 3 here in the Achieve and Leave. We are not at the top of the table still, trying to get back there, but the gap to Leverkusen is ever growing. 3 of the top 5 goal scorers in the league all play for Bayer Leverkusen, having a great goal scoring season. 32 goals, which is, well, 13 more than us and 8 more than anyone else in the league so far. And Hoffenheim have played a game more. We play them in today's episode later in the month. We start with Stuttgart and Juventus. They'll both be simulated. We're already guaranteed top spot in the group stage of the Champions League, so we don't need to worry about that. And we've Bayern Munich, which obviously I'll play. We've Nuremberg in the round of 16 of the Deutsche Pokal, which I would like to play. And then Leverkusen as the last game of the calendar year in 2020 before we head into January, where we'll be playing Bayern Munich again. So a lot on the line over the next couple of episodes. As of yet, still not sure what to do in the January transfer window. I might replace Axel Witsel. I'm still not sure about Jadon Sancho. I haven't uploaded yet the video where well, basically the last episode where I questioned Jadon Sancho's position in the side. We'll wait and see what you guys reckon to that in the comment section, and I shall act accordingly in the upcoming January transfer window. Unfortunately, Karamo has equalised for Stuttgart 4 minutes before half-time. Hopefully we can get ourselves back in front in the second half, he says. Hopefully, with 15 minutes to go. Insigne gave us a 1-0 lead, and nobody scores again. The only action of the entire game were the 2 goals. No substitutions, no bookings, nothing. 1-1 draw. What's Alcazar was complaining about his playtime? Well, you're going to get a game here against Juventus, so don't worry about it. Juventus, if we beat them here, they might yet, I'm not sure what the head-to-head says, they might yet go out of the Champions League, Juventus. Jose Maria Jimenez is actually suspended for a game in this competition, and that will be the player that gets automatically replaced on the bench. Juve away, they drew 1-1 with Villarreal and lost to Molde. That's why they haven't got as many points as perhaps we thought they might do. They battered Molde by 5-0 and then lost to them somehow away from home. Piazza's given them a 1-0 lead after 12 minutes though, so they're doing enough so far. Well, even a point is enough to see them through in second place. Guaranteed top spot over Bonucci, scored a second for them. It does look like we'll be losing this final game of the Champions League group stage, but I'm not fussed about that. It's our rotation side playing, and hopefully we'll be able to justify, well, it doesn't really matter at all, does it really? Because we're already guaranteed top spot. Suspension over for Jose Maria Jimenez, that's great. He'll be ready to play in the first knockout round game. But up next for us is Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga for the very first time. This is a particularly important fixture. Bayern's starting lineup: Manuel Neuer in goal, Marcelo at left back, Alaba at centre back with De Vrij and Kimmich, Gnabry, Tolisso, Aouar and Kingsley Coman out wide. Giovinco sat behind Lewandowski. Interesting to see Seba Giovinco here at the club. Higuain is here too, as is Perisic, as is Giroud. Bayern have been busy in the transfer windows over the course of the 2.5 seasons that we've played so far in this save. But have they been busy making the right deals? We shall find out in due course. Obviously not had the best of starts to the season so far, currently outside the Champions League spots. But a win against me here would certainly move them at least 1 place higher, because they'd go above me. Here's Aouar, could shoot from the edge of the box, has done, deflected off Guerrero, out for a corner. To be delivered by Kingsley Coman. We are, of course, missing Marco Reus for another 5 weeks or so. David Alaba, the defender, on his right foot. First time volley from the edge of the box. That is quite possibly the best goal that I've had scored against me by the CPU from a set piece ever. From the corner, the training ground routine is perfection. That's unreal. Kimmich to Giovinco. Kingsley Coman. Kimmich, Giovinco, Coman. I love that, thank you. Insigne says, thank you very much. So across there to Witsel. Out of his feet. Just Wasn't sure whether Sancho would have been onside or not. That's a lovely ball around the corner to him, though. And I see the man in the middle here. It's Heung-min Son. We're level. Back in Germany. Back playing at the Allianz. Back scoring goals. Heung-min Son gives us an equaliser in the 16th minute. We have the best defence in the league. They have the second best defence in the league. So, of course, this is probably going to end up being a high-scoring game and completely going against all of the stats entirely. After 16 minutes, it's 1-1. Corner for Bayern. We know what happened from the last one. They're going to take this one short, are they? No, whip towards the near post. Lewandowski off the post. And Serge Gnabry makes it Bayern 2, Dortmund 1. It really is going to be a hell of a goal-scoring game, isn't it? Why is it when the two best defences come together, there's just a shed load of goals? Lewandowski wins the flick on at the near post. The woodwork deflects it straight back to Serge Gnabry. He reacts first. He punts it home. We're 2-1 down. Lewandowski. He's got Coman on the move on the right. Aouar finds him and plays the 1-2-3. And Guerrero says ta very much, but no, they've won it back again. Sebastian to Kingsley Coman. Good save by Berkey at the near post. Well, they've scored from both their corners so far, Dortmund. Bayern, so I'm quite concerned about this one. Coman with the delivery, and Jimenez heads that down and away for another corner, and still Bayern push for a third. They're going to take this one short. They are. It's Sebastian. See a man on the edge of the box I'm slightly concerned about, and he's looked from here. It's Aouar. Turn is good. Tackle's also good from Jose Maria Jimenez, and the break is on the right-hand side with Jadon Sancho. Got Heung-min Son. Mario Götze making moves in the middle. Here's the South Korean. Knock it there to Decore. Wait. Play it at the right time to find Lorenzo Insigne. Drop the shoulder. Bend it. 2-2. What a game this is turning out to be. Bayern versus Dortmund. No, I was going to dab. I won't. It's turning out to be an absolute classic. Guerrero with the free kick, with the corner. Akanji's underneath that. Oh, and I was going to say, we know what happens when Akanji wins headers from corners. It very nearly did happen the way that it ordinarily does. Akanji looking for the ball through. Somehow finds Götze, so the shot is blocked. I think Son was offside. I'm not sure. Find out in a moment. No, apparently he was onside, but I haven't kept possession. And that'll be 2-2 at half-time in Der Klassiker. Unbelievable game to this point. Hopefully the second half continues in the same vein, and eventually we end up winning. Lewandowski. To Kingsley Coman to Lewandowski again. Nice tackle by Jose Maria Jimenez. Guerrero away. Insigne. Decore. Not the best of passes. Witsel wasn't on the same wavelength there. Semedo going to try and tuck inside, but couldn't get to anyone in time. But luckily, Berkey with the save, and we'll stay at 2-2 for now. It's been the longest we've gone without a goal in this game, so we're due one. Paco could set up an opportunity here as Jadon Sancho races into the box. Jadon Sancho runs straight into the defender as he was about to pull the trigger. Thought for a moment he was going to stay down hurt on the floor, but thankfully he got up. Just over 20 minutes to go. Still drawing 2-2 here at the Allianz, but things could all change. Semedo. Crossing side to Decore. Guerrero. Son. Paco. See the run. Oh, it's really well found too. Can Jadon Sancho find a teammate? No, he finds Rees. Shoot! Yes! It's in! Heung-min Son! Oh, his touch took it miles away from it. I wasn't sure whether he was going to be able to squeeze that home. It drops him right in front of goal. I was trying to shoot there and then, and it just squirmed away from me. Jadon Sancho tried his best, looked for a teammate, fell back to him, shot, deflected, and oh, how he squeezed that in there, I'm not sure. Through Manuel Neuer, and as Kimmich goes to try and block it, Kimmich actually almost wipes his keeper out. We're in front for the first time against Bayern Munich. We came from 1-0 down, we came from 2-1 down, and we lead by 3-2. Insigne, Paco, Witsel, space. Jadon Sancho, he's got a decent finishing stat, but his finishing isn't normally that good for me. Son, it's not going to drop for me properly. I wanted to try a fancy overhead kick, and it's just not going to happen. Jadon Sancho, he'll try from the edge of the box, but it's well blocked and cleared away. Bayern on the back foot here. 17 shots between us. 5 goals so far. Still time for a 6th. Sancho. Forward to Paco. Insigne's pointed for it, so I'll play it to him. He's asking for it right there. Do I pass it? I'm going to have to. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. 4-2 to Dortmund. Paco on the score sheet now. I say it again. 2 best defences in the entire league, and there's been 6 goals. Berkey will punt this out, and before he's even left his hands, the referee has blown the final whistle. We've won that by 4 goals to 2, and that's one of the most entertaining games we've had all season. I think oh, it's not even got... The highlights don't even have the Alaba goal. That was the best goal. Oh, mate. I wanted to watch that Alaba goal again, and it's not going to give me the opportunity to. I'm going to have to wait until I watch it back in editing when putting the video together. That was the pick of the goals as well. What a game. I've been having trouble scoring recently with this Dortmund side, and I mentioned that in the last episode. We put that right there. Wowzers. Right, let's keep that going, shall we? In the Deutsche Pokal against Nuremberg up next. Behrens into Ishak to Vada. Behrens again. Diallo cuts it out. Not sure what to expect from Nuremberg. Obviously, playing my weaker team with the busyness of the fixture list, but this side should still be plenty strong enough to see off the threat of Nuremberg here. Or get that round the corner. No, it didn't work the first time. It will reach Thomas Delaney second time round, and he will bury it. He was certainly onside at the first pass. I was questionable, it was questionable second time around, just there. But evidently the lino said it was on, and into the top bins it goes. Well, that was the dream start, wasn't it? 1-0 in the 8th minute. Aziz to Kirk. Aziz again. Across to Behrens to Aziz. Just great football from Nuremberg, and hits drawn upon to make the save, which she was very happy about. Vada to take the corner. It's a good ball in. Wolf does well to win the header. We'll clear our lines. Not today, Nuremberg. Win that header, please. Well up, Toljan. That was brilliant. Marius Wolf does well too to get to that. And Kalou spins. Looks for Paco. Wait for that run around the outside. It's Thomas Delaney on his left foot again. We'll drill it across the box, and Wolf will make it too. The obvious thing to do there was square it. Wolf free at the back stick. Nuremberg getting put to the sword here. We're in good goal-scoring mood today, evidently. 6 goals so far in a game and a bit. Aziz looks to loop that over the top, but Kazar will win that header, and Delaney knocks that forward. Paco out wide to Salomon Kalou. I'd say he's going to race away, but he's got like 58 acceleration now or something silly, Salomon Kalou. He's lost all of his pace by this point in the save. Wolf tries to drop the shoulder, does brilliantly. Marius Wolf for 3, no. Latania with a good save for Nuremberg, keeping them in it. 2-0, they still have a chance. 3-0, you'd say is game over. Wolf across to Toljan. Wolf again. Paco. Wolf again. See the run being made in the middle by Thomas Delaney. Oh, it's Kalou that's looked to be picked out there. It'll drop to Sergio Gomez. Decent touch. Wolf. Not the best of turns. Sergio Gomez. That was a nice little flick to Delaney. Through to Salomon Kalou. To Delaney again. This would be a great goal. Oh, ooh, I was just about to go, oh, and he's missed it. But he just gets it off the post there, Delaney. When he cut the shot back so sharply, I genuinely thought I'd missed, and I was just about to exclaim my disappointment. That's such a very good goal. I'm delighted with that. It's one of the best little interlinking move goals I've put together in quite a while, to be fair. His second goal of the game, Thomas Delaney. 3-0 Dortmund. Aha. Oh, picked off by Goetze. It's poor from Nuremberg. Goetze shows great strength and then plays through Marius Wolf. This could be 4. Oh, that one he pulls past the post. I can't believe I missed that. I had all the time in the world, and Wolf misses the target. We certainly found our goal-scoring touch today, that side of chance. That chance aside, even. That side of chance. Sally. Behrens back to Sally to Behrens again. Oh, shot power. And Nuremberg fighting back. Perhaps making a change just to freshen things up in the midfield. Felix Pastak has come on, but I'm not sure if Nuremberg have got anything left in the tank for the remainder of the game. That's all they've really offered going forward. Oh, it's a lovely ball to Misijan. And they're in again, Nuremberg. The comeback might really be on. Edwards heads away, though. Paslak trying to school the midfielder and failing. Ishak schools, certainly, my defender. And hits Kazawa, I think, in the hands, more so than anywhere else. But handballs aren't turned on, so that's fine. Paco over the top looking for Wolf. Poor pass. Nuremberg are certainly challenging to try and get themselves back in this game. Paco. Salomon Kalou pointed where he wanted it, so we'll give it to him where he wanted it. He's actually getting away quite well here, and on the edge of the box here's Felix Paslak. That touch was poor. Turns decent around the corner here to Mario Goetze. Drill it into the middle, and Kalou will finish it off. All started with him on the left-hand side, and finished with him on the left-hand side. 4-1 now here against Nuremberg. That's certainly now us through, even if with just a few minutes to go it wasn't already assured with a 3-1 scoreline. We've made 110% sure we're going through to the next round of the Deutsche Pokal. The chance for a treble is still on. Going well in the Champions League, although we'll have to wait and see who we get in the knockout rounds. The Bundesliga, if we can beat Leverkusen in the final game of the episode, will certainly be looking like it's back on track. And obviously the Deutsche Pokal is still going really well. Up next is that game against Bayer Leverkusen, or is it actually? No, it's not. There's a game midweek against FC Köln, isn't there? So we'll hold on a minute before getting too carried away. Right, that home game against FC Köln is next. They're currently 6th in the table, but I'd like to think we can still get a result. I'm having to use the same side that played against Nuremberg, because obviously I want my full strength first team available for the game against Leverkusen at the end of the month. Leverkusen continue to win at the top of the table, and if we could just sneak a 1-0 win in this game, I'd be absolutely thrilled. With half an hour to go, it's still 0-0. Alexander Isak has come on for Salomon Kalou. They've gone down to 10 men. Is that going to give us the opportunity to win the game? No, it's not. It's a 0-0 draw against Köln. Leaves them 6th and us 2nd. 7 points the gap to Leverkusen. Let's go and close that to 4. Leverkusen's lineup: Jack Butland in goal, Marcos Alonso, Christensen, Tar and Weiser at the back, Kerr and Bender in midfield, Julian Brandt, Almiron and Bailey as 3 sat behind Andrea Bellotti. Not the way you would have expected Bayer Leverkusen to line up, but all of their players are of high quality. Very high quality. I'm not sure. It won't show their ratings here, will it? Oh, no, actually, I can go through here. 83 for Butland. Tar's 85, 84, 83, 83. Bailey's 85, Brandt's 86, and the league's top goal scorer with 10 goals. Almiron's 85 and Bellotti's 85. They have a very strong team by Leverkusen. It is no surprise with this team, first 11 that strong, and they've got a couple of great players on the bench as well. A starting 11 and a squad as strong as theirs is. It's no surprise why they are where they are at this stage of the season. I'd like to think, though, over the full season, we might be able to come out on top. And you would expect Bayern Munich to close the gap yet further as well between now and May. We still have to wait and see how things go. Of course, Heung-min Son playing against his former team here. He used to play for Leverkusen before he went to Tottenham. Witsel out wide to Semedo, down the line to Jadon Sancho. Cuts back well, whips the ball in, and he was going for the diving header there, Heung-min Son. I can't quite remember off the top of my head how to do the apology celebration. If I score with Son, I'll try and do it. But without looking, I'll try and do what I think it is. And then if I get it, great. If I don't, then apologies again to Bayer Leverkusen. But I'm going to have to score first. And against this Leverkusen side, that's going to be easier said than done. Although we have been in good goal-scoring form so far in today's episode with 8 goals. Let's keep that going, shall we? To Decore. Lovely ball to Jadon Sancho. Racing through. Jadon Sancho. 1-0. Is that the apology? I think it might be. Yes, I got it right. It's the wrong player, but we know that if we score with Heung-min Son, we can apologise to the Leverkusen fans. Jadon Sancho makes it 1-0. We want to close the gap from 7 to 4 at the top of the table. That might just be the goal that does it. Semedo forward there to Son. Nice little layback to Decore. We used the left back first. Insigne had already committed. He was already well and truly gone. Goetz has made a great run. He's absolutely shattered Goetze. No surprise, really. He's been involved in every game in today's episode. I've been rotating the full side, but with the injury to Royce, I've been playing Mario Goetze in every single fixture, and he's run his heart out in every single game as well. Absolute workhorse in the midfield for us in today's episode. He's been tremendous in each and every game I've played with him, and I presume he's been tremendous in the games that he's simulated as well. Insigne trying to close down Mitchell Weiser down this right-hand side, but the German turns inside. Gets that back there to Lars Bender. Across to Julian Brandt. Into, oh, good save by Burke. I think it was Almiron that had the effort. Corner for Leverkusen. Brandt will deliver or take it short. Short it is. Almiron, he'll deliver. And, oh, Mario Goetze, the workhorse, is there to get it away. Bit of a fancy touch from Jonathan Tah. And then, good block. Oh, Sancho running out of room. There's Goetze again. Son, send that to Insigne, take it in his stride. Weiss is very quick, so we're going to have to lay it back to a teammate, Decore. Witsel. Sancho, oh, that's a terrible pass, looking for Heung-min Son. Come on, Jadon. You score a great goal, and then you go back to your very average ways. I need better from you. They need better from Brandt, running straight off the pitch with it. Son, oh, nicely through the gap to Jadon Sancho on the breakaway. See the man in the middle, busting a gut to get forward. Not sure who it is. I think it was Goetze, actually. Son to Insigne. Good block by Mitchell Weiser. Well done by the defender. Guerrero will take the corner. I'll look for a near post one. Son's up. Oh, it's going to drop to Goetze. It still could drop to him. Did Kerr just control that on the top of his head? I think that's genuinely what happened. In there to Decore. Dinkit looking for Mario Goetze. On the volley! Oh, he went for it, but it didn't work. Goetze just squeezes it to Son. Wide to Lorenzo Insigne. Return well. I'll drill it across. Oh, nice tackle. Interception, but it's actually fallen straight to Jadon Sancho, who can't score. Butland saves. Get that across there. It's Heung-min Son. Now against his former team. No, Tah in the head. Or in the face, even. We are going to get the chance to take the corner, despite the fact it's now the 51st minute of the first half. Akanji, oh, can't get to it. Decore will, and the referee will probably blow his half-time whistle and does. We're in front at the break. To Marcos Alonso, to Belotti. Back looking for Alonso. Witsel steps in though, and now the counter could be on. I don't know why it's making me run at this with Son. I tried to go through it with Sancho. I hate the player switching on FIFA 19. It's so broken. I'm going to lunge it in here just out of frustration. And eventually Semedo comes away with the ball. Sancho through there nicely to Paco. And I see the run being made by Insigne. We'll look for him and find him well. There's Decore. Here's Paco. He's come off the bench here for Goetze. Out wide to Jadon Sancho. That's good football. Can we find a teammate in a goal-scoring position? Maybe. I got a little bit lucky there. Decore. Oh, what a strike. I didn't expect that from Decore, but wow. Almiron's gone off. I'm not sure who they brought on in his place. Guerrero with the cross. It's Kai Havertz that's come on in his place. Lorenzo Insigne picks that up. We seem to ignore the ball for a little while. Into Son, deflected, and out for another corner. Belotti through, looking to Bailey. Probably would have been better playing that on the floor, but Leon Bailey's got the pace and the dribbling ability to do something with it. But Akanji has the strength to get it off him. Bounced over Axel Witsel, and Kai Havertz will find Marcos Alonso, who finds Havertz again. Oh, Alonso! That would have been a hell of a goal as it popped up to him, or bobbled up off the surface. And did it start off on target? Oh, it was well on target. It actually took a big deflection off the defender. I didn't even realise. Leon Bailey will take the corner. And it's a decent one, but it's poked away by Jadon Sancho. Christensen will try and recover for Leverkusen. They're running out of time to get themselves a goal back here. Belotti to Aranguiz. Bailey, that was fancy, but it's not going to work. Son takes that in his stride really well, actually. And the run of Paco is in the box here. Keeper's come on and a dink it. It's going to drop to Son. No! I'd say off the line, but it wasn't quite that close to the goal, but still. Jonathan Tah, the only man between the ball and the goal, and he's in the way on the 6-yard line to deny us a second goal, and Son the chance to not celebrate against his former side. Aranguiz out wide here to Mitchell Weiser, back to Aranguiz again. He's Jonathan Tah, Kai Havertz. Wait and see what happens in stoppage time, but Leverkusen not necessarily being too urgent in the way they're moving the ball forward, and the referee will blow his full-time whistle. We win by a single goal to nil. 4 goals in game 1, 4 goals in game 2, and it's a single goal to nil win in the third and final game against Leverkusen that sees us close the gap to them at the top of the table. Was desperate for the result against Bayern. We got it. Really wanted to go through it against Nuremberg in the Deutsche Pokal. We did. And now we're closing the gap on the team above us in the league as well. Still level on points with us are Hoffenheim on 33, Leipzig on 31, and Bayern on 29. Pastlak's frustrated at his lack of first-team football, but I'm afraid you're not going to play much, my man. We have no games until the 23rd of January. Because, of course, in Germany, they do have a winter break. We're 1 game away. This game against Köln is the halfway stage of the league season. And then we've Bayern twice in back-to-back games. We've Lyon in the round of 16 of the Champions League as well. We've Leverkusen again in February as well. So it'll be Bayern in the Pokal. Probably Sim the first. Actually, where is that? Is that please be a home leg? It's an away leg. Well, I'm not sure. I might play Schalke. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Haven't decided. We'll find out in due course. But that's going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. Let me know what to do in the transfer window. I've about £10 million at the minute, so I will have to sell someone to buy someone. Who should that someone be? Jadon Sancho? Maybe. Axel Witsel? Maybe. Not sure. Let me know. I'll see you next.